Hey there, button mashers! Welcome to Pause Menu, the weekly show where we go over the top news stories of the week. I'm Zach Prestart.
I'm Nellie D. Relish.
And welcome to the show. Nothing we really need to update you with the channels this week, so we're just going to go straight into the stories, which this week we're actually going to have Nellie start out with some information from Comcast and Xbox One. What do you have for us, Nellie?
Yeah, so Xbox and Comcast have been aware of a situation that is happening to certain Xbox One users. According to the report that came out by them, if you are using a Wi-Fi to connect your Xbox to the internet and you have an IVP6 address, you probably are having problems, not with connecting to the internet, but playing certain games online. So they are working on this. The official report says that they won't start working until after the holidays, so hopefully sometime soon. Yeah. In the meantime, if you are one of these people that is affected by this issue, they say you can circumvent the problem by connecting your Xbox to the internet via Ethernet cable, which can be a pain for some people, but that's all that they have for right now. Sorry.
Yeah, good luck. Hopefully they can get this back and running again. It doesn't say that you can't not play games. So it does look like you still play the games, just not online, it looks like.
Yeah, it only affects certain games, they said. I don't know exactly what they are, but yeah, we'll see.
So next bit of information is all about a lot of the news sources like GameSpot and Kotaku actually went and did their own Game of the Year awards. Nellie, I know you did GameSpot. What they have?
Well, yes, we have some exciting news for Last of Us fans. According to their recent thing, GameSpot has given the People's Choice Game of the Year to Last of Us. It won with a total of 27% of the votes. The other two games, its main competitors, BioShock came in at 15% and GTA 5 came in at 14%. So it was a huge win for them. I'm so excited because I believe this game deserves it so much, as you probably know from previous episodes. It did not win the overall game. That went to The Legend of Zelda: A Link Between Two Worlds, but still, it's nice to see that some fans at least have good taste.
There we go. Zelda games are good, and I do like how that one actually did hint back to the old stylings.
It did, but
the old original amazing game that was Link to the Past. But before we get too far off track, funny that you mentioned that GameStop gave that game, because I knew Kotaku. I watched that one to see what they did. Now theirs was more, instead of the GameSpot, which was more user-defined, this one was more on staff-defined. They were all voted on. All the staff and the news reporters all decided to vote on their games that they felt were the best of this year, and Last of Us came out on top for this one as well. So both these places both chose Last of Us, which just to me again just kind of shows that maybe these award ceremonies that actually are all publicized and TV presented are a little more political and not as official, and it's not all. It's maybe a little more about money, maybe, and stuff like that. So a little easier bribe, maybe. I don't want to say anything for sure because I have no proof, but it's starting to seem like that. Because again, this is me and Nellie have been saying this from the start, and it's just starting to show it more and more. We're getting more to these places and people that don't seem to care so much about ratings and things. Great to see this game got recognition. Kotaku didn't go into more detail as to how much they won by or who came in second and third. So as far as I could see, just by looking at the listing on the link that I'm going to give you guys, it looked like GTA 5 got second and BioShock maybe got third or fourth, actually. But Last of Us was an amazing game. But
it was, as many of you know, we are big fans.
Yeah, even though neither one of us has played it.
No. We've watched plenty of YouTubers.
Yes, and we've heard all about it. So last week we talked about PlayStation Network's Plus games that are coming out free for this month. I actually want to touch base on Microsoft's Games with Gold system that they do that's kind of competitive to this system. So what they're giving out this month is Square Enix open world kind of police drama game Sleeping Dogs. I'm kind of interested. I'm actually getting this one myself. I kind of have been always looking at this game because I'm not sure about it. The main reason because is that I don't know how many people actually realize that this game is actually the third True Crime. It was originally being made by Activision as True Crime Hong Kong, and they eventually canceled or dropped the project in 2011, but Square Enix saw some promise in the game and picked it up last year and remade it, and actually finished it off calling it Sleeping Dogs. So I really liked the True Crime original, the one, True Crime LA. I didn't care too much for True Crime New York. So I'm actually going to download this game. I may do a Let's Play of it because it is an open world game, and a lot of people have been asking me to do that kind of Let's Play with my consoles. So who knows, but I'm actually kind of excited about this game. It is a big game, so it's not another arcade game that they've been doing sometimes. So I'm excited about this one. So yeah, if you haven't gotten it yet, if you have Xbox Live Gold,
you might want to.
Alright, next up we have NASA and Oculus Rift. What's going on, Nelly?
So yeah, there's big things happening in the terms of nerdy news this week. NASA's Jet Propulsion Lab in Pasadena, California, made a video a couple days ago, and it has a technician wearing the Oculus Rift mask head thing, and the Kinect, and he is controlling a robotic hand through these two things to pick up a cube. Now this might not mean a lot for everybody else, but this is like a huge thing in terms of like the future of technology in general, and you know, it's just cool to see NASA using these sorts of things to help them. There's still no official word if Hal Wolowitz, the known astronaut by the name of Fruit Loops, was involved in this project.
Very nice.
Big Bang Theory reference for all you guys out there.
Sounds good. I knew there had to be some sort of reference in there. I'm like, this sounds like it had to be some sort of jokes. And it kind of still hit me even though I don't even get it. But moving right along, I have some information for you World of Warcraft gamers out there. Be on the lookout for a very aggressive Trojan that is designed to steal your account information even if you use an authenticator. If you try to log in, if you have this fake client, it can still steal your account information, get in and get stuff from you. Either sell your account, hack it, get money out of it, whatever they can do with it. It is completely doable with this item, and World of Warcraft has put out a broad statement saying keep on the lookout. Pretty much the
this
system.
Is a nasty one.
Yeah, it's a fake curse client, which is the client that's used to launch the game. And the actual thing is, even though it's a fake client, it's a completely functional one. It's a completely functional fake client, so that's why it's really luring people into it. And the worst thing is that the client is actually being downloaded from a fake curse site that actually looks pretty legit, using very good stock photos and such, where it's actually showing up on search engines for people searching curse client download. So if you want to play this game, go to Blizzard, go to World of Warcraft directly, and download the client from them. Make sure you get the right one, the most recent one, and then a legitimate one. If you somehow get redirected to this one, it'll download it, it'll look completely legit and completely authentic. You'll log in, and it'll get your account information. Now, if you do happen to have this fake curse client, or you think you might, the best thing for a lot of people to do, they're telling you, is to delete whatever curse client you have, run the free version of the Malwarebytes, the most recent updated version. It's a free program. It'll catch any leftovers if you have it, if you did actually get it. It'll clean it, and then re-download the current curse client from Blizzard themselves. And that's the best way to keep yourself safe. Really nasty one out there. Just keep you guys safe, and because we know how much people put a lot of time and effort and money into these accounts, so we really want to make sure you guys don't lose them. So just stay safe, be careful, and play on err on the side of caution usually. Right, next up, we got to go into our next big story. This one is actually sounds like it could be interesting, and it also seems like Sony's taking a page from Nintendo, actually.
Indeed.
Yeah, I was actually kind of caught off guard by this, but it actually could be done well if they do it right. Pretty much what Sony has done is they have filed a patent for a cloud emulating service, or a cloud streaming service, to emulate classic PlayStation games. Now, at first, if you just listen to it like that, it sounds like this could just be another method to try to earn money. You pay to emulate old games that you may already own or whatnot. But what is keeping you from downloading other emulators or going out and buy the game for the original console? Why should I stream these classic games? And that's where they're taking the page from Nintendo. Right now, the project is called PlayStation Remix, similar to the NES Remix that was just released by Nintendo, where they released a whole bunch of games that are older and classic NES games that had challenges in there, little minigame challenges that would pop up mid-game to kind of challenge you and kind of mix up the game a bit and make it a little more interesting. And they're going to do this with a lot of the old PlayStation games. The cool thing is they can also use this to implement trophies or new trophies into these classic games, that a lot of gamers nowadays seem to like this whole trophy achievement system. So, no word of what games or anything, since this is just a patent right now. This is just them saying, hey, we're planning this. I'll keep you posted on this thing. It could be a lot. I'm curious what games you guys would actually want to play if they actually did this. So, let us know that if you want in the comments down below. Pretty much that's it for this. What are your thoughts on this, Nelly? You played PlayStation before, too.
Yeah, I mean, it'll be cool to see old classics getting a fresh face. I'm still looking forward to the day when I will be able to have a remake of Final Fantasy VII, but I still think it's going to be a long way off.
So pretty much we have one last bit of news for you guys. Nelly's got it for us. Apparently it's the first gay video game.
I don't want to talk about it. It's so bad. Oh. So yeah, we'll file this under the redonkulous folder, people. There has been a new trailer out for an upcoming game called Ultimate Gay Fighter. I'm not kidding you, that's what they're calling it. And yes, as Zach mentioned, they're calling it the first ever gay video game.
It literally is the first official gay video game. Like, there's been homosexual tendencies in games, like in Sims, you can have 2 guys marry, 2 girls marry, but nothing's actually been in a gay game.
Yeah.
Where that was kind of the premises that the characters are gay. It's like they could be, you're not sure. They're always erring on the side of caution, most games till now. This one is blatantly gay.
Yeah. So yeah, I'm not sure exactly how this portrayal the homosexual community will go over with, but you know, in the trailer, if you don't know, this game is like a Mortal Kombat style game. Instead of fatalities, you get gaytalities, and you have all these different characters with all these different moves and whatnot. And in this trailer, they just go through and they show, I guess, the special moves of said characters. And oh boy, what a wonderful, lovely bunch of people we've had. Yeah. Oh my god. At one point, there was a chick who was obviously a lesbian, and she turned into a giant pair of scissors to kill her opponent. And I'm just in there going, okay.
I love the drag queen character. You kidding me? That was hilarious. She uses her hair as a weapon.
Oh, that was funny. Hair. Yeah.
I don't know. I'm not sure what to say there. And then you got the actual one that's the fat one. Then you got the thin one that's obviously a tranny because every time she lifts her leg, they put a sensor bar underneath her.
Yeah.
Or him.
Like, oh my god.
I don't know. It's a really odd game, but it actually sounds a lot of funny. It could be a huge laugh for the hell of it. It looks like it's coming out for mobile, right?
I forget what it was before, but it's a redonkulous game. I'm not sure how I would like it. I'll probably play it once. Maybe it'll show up on the channel. We'll see. But I don't know. I don't think I can take it seriously enough. I just don't have that type of personality that I can be like, okay, I gotta play this.
Yep. So yeah, we'll keep you posted on that if it becomes anything more official, or if we find anything out about whether or not the gay community is yay or nay on it. I don't know. That's pretty much our show for the week. If you like the video, go ahead and give us a like. Comment on the video. Of course, if you comment on today's gamer question of the week, your comment can show up in the end of the show. Today's gamer question of the week is, what is your most anticipated game for 2014? Since, of course, we just hit 2014, there's a bunch of games that might be coming out or have been confirmed to come out. What is your most anticipated game, whether it's been confirmed or rumored? Let us know in the comments down below, and your comment can show up in next week's episode. That's pretty much it. Till next time, guys, I'm Zach Press Start.
I'm Nelly D. Relish.
Till next time, keep pressing those buttons. See ya!